So President Trump is ending his push to deploy National Guard troops to Chicago, Los Angeles, and Portland. The announcement coming after several legal roadblocks. NewsNation's Alex Capriello live in Chicago for us on this very cold first day of the year. Alex, what's the latest from there?
Hey, Laura, obviously we know this was a story that captured the nation's attention all throughout 2025, particularly if you lived in one of those cities where President Trump really was taking aim. We're thinking about Portland, Los Angeles, and Chicago, really causing a massive uproar and really making us wonder whether or not this was an overreach of federal power when looking at state government. Let's take a look at what the president said earlier on Truth Social. He pointed out those three cities in specific, Portland, Los Angeles, and Chicago. He said that they would be gone if it weren't for the federal government stepping in. He also vowed to come back stronger than before when crime, quote, begins to soar again. But the truth is, Laura, despite the president deploying the National Guard to these cities, we actually very rarely saw them out on the streets. The only cities that did were Los Angeles, which we know led to those massive protests, Washington, D.C., but the Guard is already under federal control there, as well as Memphis and New Orleans. But again, those are two cities that are actually within Republican states. But even if the National Guard wasn't in the streets, the people were. 2025 was a year of protests, with thousands of people showing up to condemn the president and declare that they did not want the National Guard in their towns. That happened right here in Chicago. Obviously, I covered it day in and day out. It felt like for so much of this year. But also one other important piece of context, which is the timing of it all. Just a few days ago, the Supreme Court issued a loss to the Trump administration. They were the ones that gave that ruling that said it was officially unconstitutional to deploy the National Guard without the governor's permission. Laura?
Wow. All right. Alex Capriello, Happy New Year to you, live in Chicago.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.